another Madden NFL 17 video. It's the Seattle Seahawks going up against the Denver Broncos. I'm here with my friend Gigi Mystery. Introduce myself.
Introduce myself. Yeah,
Tell them about the family.
I'm the one who knows Gigi Mystery. That's on my channel.
Like the clock is
Make sure to subscribe to him and me.
Never stopping, never slowing.
Subscribe for
Yeah,
more.
we're living wide
Subscribe
open.
for more videos. Make sure you like them. I want to hit at least 100 likes in this video. If you could do that, that would be great.
Yeah, we're living wide open.
Yeah, it would be amazing. It would be a miracle.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports.
I
All right,
am the
Larry, we
Seahawks.
are a couple miles west of the Colorado State Capitol building as we come to you from Sports Authority Field at Mile High here in downtown Denver. Straight ahead, a rematch of Super Bowl 48, and it should be a good one between the Seattle Seahawks and the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, you're telling me I'm trash. 44 yards.
And a Russell Wilson-led Seattle Seahawks offense takes the field. And last year, 21 touchdowns, 11 interceptions as we look back at 2016 for Russell Wilson. And made the playoffs, but the bar's been set so high in Seattle. And did you call this past year a success for Wilson and company?
No, because that's what Seattle's all about. For them to not get back to the Super Bowl, none of them would deem the season a success. But I thought they made progress because, remember, that offensive line was in shambles. By the end of the year, they were starting to play a little bit better. I thought Justin Britt at center was especially good. But for Russell Wilson, he's proven now he can carry a team, but he's better when they still are tailback-centric.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. You know, Charles, for Graham, so much concern early in the season about whether he'd be ready to play this year, what would happen recovering from the tendon. Not only was he ready, he played every game this season for Seattle.
And it wasn't just the injury concern with Jimmy Graham. It's how Seattle runs their offense. Remember, when he was in New Orleans, he could expect a ton of passes to come his way. But in Seattle, that number was going to be reduced. Would he be able to maximize what they were going to throw in his direction? And he certainly did this year, 65 catches.
65 catches, just shy of 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns, too.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
They'll get it in the hands of Baldwin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Hopefully this is not one.
It is. This is something.
Yo, that is just wrong.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding.
Wow. Am I posting this that way?
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11.
We're going to try to go for a deep pass.
Now Wilson on 2nd down.
Oh!
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. After the interception, here's Simeon. And his first pass is incomplete. C.J. Anderson, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Looks like my player is taunting.
That was a good kick. I'm also thinking that.
On 2nd and 10, Simeon.
Oh no!
And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Well, the bad news, the Denver Broncos didn't make the playoffs, but the good news for Demaryius Thomas, he was over 1,000 yards again as a receiver.
6 straight years he's done that, but yards per catch and touchdowns down a little bit. Any of that due to the change at quarterback?
Think about it. For him now, in the last 2 seasons, he's had to get used to 3, well, really 4 different quarterbacks throwing him the football. I think that yards per catch will go back up when he gets some consistency. And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
And he's brought down. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And it'll be good for a Denver first down. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now. If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Second down now after the pass completion.
Wait, what? Leave it in the comment section.
First carry for Justin Forsett. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
From the gun on 3rd, Simeon got a man. He finds Sanders. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Oh my God.
On second down, here's Simeon. His throw caught right around the 6. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2.
Yes. Yes. We are going to accept that.
And that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
Snap count through the defense off. 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
Who's the score? So,
They have the ball though. And they're close to the field.
what's the score?
0-0.
Here's Simeon now on second down. Completes it to Norwood. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Say what?
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
They're close to getting a touchdown and a first down.
I see an extra defensive back on the
And
field.
they're
Little
running the
surprise
clock.
here on 3rd and 1. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
They run again on first down. Anderson, 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
No, check, Patriot!
On 2nd down, Anderson. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Simeon, that is caught at the 7-yard line. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And McManus able to put it through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So they get the field goal, but part of that was a 14-play drive to get the 3.
Normally, when you hold the ball that long, run that many plays, you end up in the end zone. There's a breakdown on the defense. Something happens. In this case, that didn't, but really good ball control by the offense. They're hoping that they can wear them down if they keep having drives like that.
Here comes the defensive unit now for the Broncos as they get set here. They had the interception last time, led to a field goal.
And kept points off the board against them as well. What a great way to end a drive. Take it away and set your offense up to put points on the board themselves.
The only thing would have been better a touchdown. Now they'll be looking to get the stop and lead to that. Tyler Lockett! And all the way in, touchdown Seattle!
First play of the game. Already got
Tyler Lockett, 77 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
Oh my God, I'm dying. Well, I am actually happy that this happened. Literally happy. And since they actually made a 3, so they got 3 points. I'm probably gonna take the 4-2. Yeah.
So they're gonna go for 2.
I'm gonna go for 2 because they got a 3, and I don't want them to catch up.
Play clock winding down.
So I'm gonna go for 2.
Wilson gonna throw for it.
And it worked.
That is caught for the 2 points.
He got 8 points, 8 and 3. So we're having a good game right now.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
That's a bad kick.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So bad mistake there by the kickers. The ball goes out of bounds.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
On 1st and 10, Simeon. He's got time in the pocket, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Let's look ahead for a quick minute. We don't have the schedules yet for next year, but what we do have are the 5 international games that will be played, 4 in London and then 1 again in Mexico. Jacksonville, Baltimore, Miami, New Orleans, Cleveland, Minnesota, Rams, and Arizona. Those in London, and then Mexico's going to get a great game. The Raiders and New England.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And just think about the ones in London. Remember, they're splitting them between the 2 different stadiums in London, so they get a different flavor in all of these places. But Mexico, for the second